Logbait, but with a sneaky golem in there. Now this is a little number that I have not pulled out in months, and the reason this is a disgusting combination of cards is because, first of all, sneaky golem, but second of all, whenever they have good counters to your Logbait, they usually have horrible counters for your golem and vice versa. So no matter what they have, you always have a chance of absolutely buttering their bumhole because you have the matchup advantage. So like, obviously already, he goes with an Inferno Dragon in the back, which just means he has no clue I have a golem. So we can just wait for him to use his Mega Knight and his Inferno Dragon, and then we can golem at the bridge. Oh, this is just going to be beautiful. Alright, let's go with the defensive golem right about here. Now we have to watch out for this Inferno. Okay. We're going to let the Inferno go. The Miner's going to get some nice chip damage. We can rip a little barrel over here. I don't even know if he has like a log or anything. And that is going to be some fat damage. Now, can we get an E-Spirit to chain through to everything? That would be amazing. Come on. Oh, it's beautiful. And then everything just dies. We get fat damage off the Golem. And that is the lead that we need. You don't always need to win with one fat push. But that is such a damage lead. All right, let's try to activate King here. Activate King. Try to tickle that Fire Clapper from the back. Oh, nice little Zapparoo. We have to go with a quick log. Oh, and he gets everything to connect like the little lucky schmuck he is. All right, we're going to give him a little chicken. We do have our Evo Barrel coming on up. He has Evo Mega Knight, probably Evo Inferno Dragon, or just regular Inferno Dragon. I'm going to go Dark Goggins here. Hope that chips it down, which it does. Then we'll go into the cheeky little barrel here. I think I missed the E-Spirit, and I honestly thought the Dark Goggins would go to the opposite lane, but it looks like it's going to work as we melt down almost an entire tower there. That was absolutely magnificent. And now we can go into the Goblin Wang here. So in this matchup, he has great Golem counters. We were able to get some damage out of the Golem, but the main thing that we're going to rely on is the Logbait. So the fact that we have both is what makes this deck so powerful. Okay. This will call for a little ICG right here. We might as well go with the Dark Goggins. Let's go with a Barrel over here, and then we'll go E-Spirit at the top of the key. All right, quick Goblin Wang. And that's beautiful. We milk out its defenses on the left, and now on the right, we should be able to take that tower. Or milk out an Inferno. That's fine by me. I love that, actually. And then watch this. Quick little dart right here. And then we go with a barrel opposite lane, and there's no way you defend all of it. There's simply not. An E-Spirit, get in there. Oh, that's a nasty E-Spirit there. We'll go with a little ICG like that. That's going to tank for everything. Fire Clapper should die, and we can rip a log as well. Oh, man, we are just on one right now. We are just on one. Chipping down these towers like it's our job. And this is just too easy. And now I can rip a Golem in the pocket if I want to, but I don't think it'll get there in time. So instead I'll just go with a Barrel, Pocket Wang, and that should do it. That sounds so wrong, but that should do it. Easy little win right there. Do we get the second tower? Not quite. That sounds wrong as well. I have to just stop talking for a couple seconds because I am now in timeout. Alright, we're back. KR, let's see what you have for my cheeky little sneaky Golem. As long as my Goblin Wang is behind it, I don't think you can ever defend. Alright, we're going to go Goblin Wang here. So it could be a balloon deck. That actually could pose some potential issues. Barb Barrel as well. Let's just go ICG here. I like that he already used his Barb Barrel, though, because now we can go quick Dark Goggins, rip this, and then we get an Ice Golem to tank in time. Yeah, it looks like we do. And he has a NATO, and he activates King. Alright, at least our Dark Goggins will get some chip damage. He wastes his skeletons. And then I can go into the Goblin Wang here. I know he's just going to Lumberjack, I would assume, but it's still fine. Yeah, we'll gain the Elixir, and then we probably have to defend it, actually, so we don't really gain anything. I will just log. And that's fine by me. I mean, yeah, we'll allow that. So I'm trying to just get a read on what are his potential Golem counters. Obviously the Cannon and the Lumberjack. But besides that, and he has Tornado as well. Okay, so he actually has a lot here. I'm going to go with a cheeky little front barrel, and we're going to see what that does. So he's wasting his Cannon there. Bar Barrel comes down. Dark Goggins is in a safe position. It'll kill that, and then he has to go Skeletons here. Yep. So now you have to consider what would happen if I go with a Golem at the bridge. Okay, it's not going to be the opportunity because he has that Lumberjack there. But next time we milk out the Cannon, I don't see why not. We'll rip this. That's easy. Goblin Wang over here. Let's go with a cheeky barrel opposite lane. And then he goes with another Cannon there. Alright. I should have just went barrel on the right, but it's fine. What do you have for a golem at the bridge here? Lumberjack? I don't think that's quite going to cut it, my friend. I think I'm just going to rip it, get a little Evo Dark Goggins behind. He might have a barb barrel ready, but I'm just going to do it. Who cares? Where's this lumberjack? Okay, that's not a lumberjack. Lumberjack now, okay. Not quite yet. There's the lumberjack. Now let's snipe that down. Let's protect this Dark Goggins with an ICG. That's a fantastic play there. And we get a lot of damage. And he goes in with another cannon, which is maybe the worst play I've ever seen, because I can just rip a barrel here. And then I can just go with another golem at the bridge here. And these furnaces are starting to stack up, which I don't like. But we're looking all right. E-Giant, what? Alright, and this is actually a great defense by him. I don't like this anymore. I was very happy earlier, and now I'm a little bit nervous. He has lightning as well. Let's just rip a log here. Nice NATO. Great log, though. Man, that was juiced. And then we can just go ICG for this Fire Spirit. Okay, we can win this. We can win this. Not only can we, but we should. Let's let that connect. We'll go with a little one of these here. You can't bar barrel both, and that's the beauty of this strategy. You can't bar barrel both. Alright, cannon over here. Dark Goggins will live. The skeletons are not going to kill it. Oh, because of the E-Spirit, and we're just going to keep it alive. Wow, this is beautiful. That Dark Goggins got so much value. More value than a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. And then we'll go with a little goblin barrel here. He has to go cannon, so we'll snipe it down with our Dark Goggins, and looks like he gave up. Fantastic little win there. That's the power of the Golem Logbait. I'm telling you, it's nasty. I'm not just making this up. I didn't just decide, oh, I'm going to make a video on this and just act like it's good. No, 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 no. It is actually good. Tomancino. Oh, he's playing Hog. Okay, okay. Against Hog, what you want to do, they always have either a cannon or a Tesla. So what we want to do, oh, and a nice little log, of course, is milk out that building with stuff other than the golem. And then when we whip out the golem, we destroy his entire tower. Fairly simple, but it's harder to do in practice. All right, Ice Wiz. Come on, little schmuck. Okay, so now we have to do this. This is actually a nasty deck. I think he has Tornado. So my whole strategy might be gone if he only has Tornado and no actual building. Now that would stink, wouldn't it? But also it wouldn't exactly stink, because then we're going to get value either way. Because if he can't... That stinks. If he can't use a building on my golem, then the golem should destroy him. And especially because he uses Musketeer... Oh, you know what? I feel like I need a lightning in here or something. He has Ice Wizard and Knight, so that can actually defend Golem pretty well, especially with a Musketeer. Yeah, so I like milking that out. Now, does he go Hog here? There's the Knight. There's the Hog. Let's go with the E-Spirit up at the top of the key. Get a Dark Goggins down here. Alright, so I think what we want to do is a similar push to last time. Decided to go with a barrel on the left, and you should not be able to defend all of this. We're going to kill your musket. I know you... Wait, Dark Goggins? Okay, Dark Goggins goes down, but we get a lot of damage there, and he used his Musketeer. I think I might just go for it. He doesn't have a building in this deck, almost for sure. It's got to be a Tornado. With the Ice Wizard in there, with the Knight, like they always have Tornado. So I think if I go Golem here, he's going to Knight and Ice Wizard. But we might get damage, and it's a risk I'm willing to take. It really is. Where's the... Oh, he has a cannon, so he just lied to me this entire time. The entire time he said, you know what, I don't have a cannon. Let me make you think I don't have a cannon. And then he had an entire cannon. So we are just gonna have to rely on the Logbait here, which is fine. Not the end of the world. We have a cannon ready. That's a little bit disgusting if you were to ask me. But we do defend quite nicely. He risks it for the fireball. And now if we get... Now, does that tank? It does tank. And with that tank, let's hit a slightly tricky barrel. Let's go Dark Goggins opposite lane to snipe down that cannon. Okay, cannon's already gone. Never mind. That was kind of stupid. But it milks out of Ice Wiz. Okay, yeah, that was just really bad play by me. And he gets another cannon down. Alright, so we're getting destroyed here. And I don't like it. But the only chance I have is just going with another Golem here and hoping he doesn't get back to another cannon, which he probably will be able to do. But we'll see. Let's log this down. He wants to go into the Hog here and then use that to cycle. He also has Fireball here. Okay, this is not looking too good for us. Come on, baby. And he just defends with the fastest cycle I've ever seen in my entire life. This is ridiculous. This is getting absurd. Let's go with a deep barrel slightly. And he gets the log down like he always does. And we're kind of just destroyed. And I don't like it. Hog coming in hot. Let's get a Dark Goggins over here. Absorb a shot with that. Let's kill this hog, please. Does he fireball? He does not. So we're going to defend that, actually, which is quite nice. Where's the log? Log comes down on the left, which is interesting. And he uses his cannon. Why? Why would you use your cannon? We're ready with a cannon to defend his hog if he goes for the win. He tries to cheekily snipe that down. Let's get this. Let's go Goblin opposite lane. Try to milk out a log, preferably. Then we'll go with an Ice Golem here. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll go with a barrel here. And this might be some decent damage that we get. Golemites are on tower. He does get the log down. Does Dark Goggins get clipped? Yes. Okay, but we took the lead there. Holy sweat ball of a game. And the fact that he has Fireball, I think, might destroy us. Because he can just Fireball this at any moment. Okay, nice musketeer there. Looks like we're up to something good here, though. Let's go with a little Dark Goggins. He might just Fireball that. Oh, he logs there. Wait, what is that log? Let's just do this, and let's get a Dark Goggins as well. You have no log now. The barrel on the left gets some damage. Dark Goggins is also there, and he defends. Okay, let's go ICG quickly. Very nice. Good stuff. We'll attack here. Barrel over here. Wait a second for the log on the left, and I think we got him. Wow. Wow. That's disgusting. He had the cannon and we still got the win. But it's not quite what I want. It's still not the Golem just pulverizing someone, which is what I want. But it does show you that when the Golem gets defended, like if that was just a beatdown deck, we lose. Like if we had Golem beatdown, we just lose that. But the Logbait was able to help pull us out of that loss. And just like how the Logbait pulled us out of the loss, the Golem will pull us out of other losses that we would typically have. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so Witch here, probably once again Logbait is going to be better, and that's just a bad Ice Golem. I have to go with a high cannon here now. Just to kill that Witch, and then let's go with a Dark Goggins like that, because the cannon will tank for it, we'll destroy that. And we milk out his Barb Barrel, which is not so bad. Pretty good stuff, all things considered. And he might actually have a Golem deck of his own. Let's go with the Goblin Wang here. I have Barrel coming up. And he goes with a Bowler. Let's just go with a Barrel like that. You have to respect a Bowler player. You really do. And he has NATO. Okay. So actually I was wrong. I thought the Logbait would be best in this game. But I think the Golem's going to be huge. Because like I was trying to explain last game, if they only have Tornado, we will eventually work through that Tornado when he doesn't have Evo Witch, when he doesn't have Bowler, something, and we're going to get a Golem to the tower. It's going to be magnificent. Alright, let's rip this. Let's go with just a cannon here. I like the damage on that Baby D, I do. And let's just go with an ICG over here, and I think we're pretty set here. I actually really like this little setup. And let's go for this, and then let's get one of these up here. This is a lot of pressure that we're throwing at him. I don't know if he can handle it. I didn't think he had the Barb Barrel in hand, but we still get a lot of chip damage there. E-Spirit does not get there in time, but he defends anyway, so we're chilling. And we'll go with an Ice Golem here. Alright, not too bad. I kind of want to go Golem at the bridge. I mean, right now, I don't think it's the play, because I do have a nice opportunity to get a tanked 4 barrel. So I'll go for that. He's going to Witch, and then I'll go opposite lane with the Goblin Wang. Get a lot of damage on the left, unless he pulls out a Baby Dragon, which is fine. Okay, and I think this could be an opportunity for a Golem at the bridge. If the Dark Goggins can clean up the Witch quite nicely. Okay, so that's just all of his elixir. So that just calls for an immediate one of these, followed by an immediate one of these. And, oh, wait, that's actually so foul. Oh, no. I did not think he would have that. That's going to be good damage, though. Don't get me wrong. And we'll also defend that. Baby Dragon comes down, obviously. And he hits the thanks. Which, like, yes, I gave that Witch way too much damage. But I don't know if that was thanks worthy. And I'm kind of going to let this stuff go for now. We're going to go with a Golem here. Gets another Witch down. Let's go with the ICG here. Okay, that's actually fine. And let's just rip here. Alright, yeah, this is going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. I think we can squeak a win out here. We need big value out of this Dark Goggins. He has Lightning, which he might use right here. Okay, big Dark Goggins shots there. I like it. And let's go with the golem here. I think we got him. I think we got him. And I'm going to spam some emotes, you best believe. We'll hit a log here. Get our barrel down. Nice. Does he get a bar barrel? He does, but that's still a full health golem. Not full health, but you know what I mean. Healthy golem. And the NATO is kind of nasty. I'm not going to lie. The NATO is doing some disgusting things to me. Alright, and he does have the lightnings to slowly just chip us down with that. Do I want to go with another golem here? Let's go with a golem like this. He has a golem. Okay. I think we win. I think we win right here. We'll go with ICG like this. Get a barrel down. Let's go log early. And, no, we're not going to quite get the damage. And the bowler barely lived. Oh, get the pop on damage? Okay. The pop damage was big. I'm going to go with an ICG like this. Let's get a barrel off here. Let's hit a little log. He just used his bar barrel. I'm going to... Oh, I did not mean to place that there, obviously. That is not good. Okay, let's hit this. Let's try to get this. Okay. Come on, barrel! Yes! Alright, get destroyed. You couldn't hang with the greats. I messed up a cannon placement. You got destroyed. I don't know what else to say, but thank you for those beautiful trophies. Imperial IPA, you are the last victim. Let's go Bruins. No, let's not go Bruins. Let's go with an E-Spirit in the back. Barbs are probably the best golem counter that he has. This could be like a Lava Hound deck or something. What else has barbs these days? I really don't know. But, oh, a giant barbs deck. Interesting. That's, yep, on that. Okay, we'll go with this here. Pretty solid, all things considered. I think this will be a cheeky little defense. He's got some meat here. I assume he has, like, a minion horde in this deck. I don't know. Whenever I see barbs with giant and minor, it just makes me think of that. He's going to have a lot of counters to my golem, I'd assume. And it's going to be quite tricky for my Logbait as well. So what we're going to do in this game, if he knows I have a golem in my deck, I think we lose. But the fact that he doesn't means I might be able to catch him off guard and get enough of a lead where we can win. So he's got a witch as well. So maybe no minion horde. Maybe he does have a minion horde. Pretty heavy cycle though, I will say. And let's get a nice E-Spirit just to chain on all of this. And I think that's all we have to do there. Because the Ice Golem's walking up quite nicely. Okay, now we get a Dark Goggins over here. Let's go with the Goblin Wang at the top of the key. That should defend everything quite magnificently. And then Miner's going to be right there. Beautiful dart, or beautiful protection of the dart, rather. And let's go with a quick barrel. And that should tank for the Dart Gob. And look at the E-Spirit as well. Oh my god, it's beautiful. That is a tactical play to take down half of a Dagger Duchess. Are you kidding me? So barbs and witch are the main two things that we're looking out for. We need a cannon every single time he goes into the giant. It's the only way we're defending it. And I'm up elixir, which is actually not that useful here, because even when I play like a Goblin Wang right here, it just doesn't get much damage. So you know what I mean. Alright, we'll go with a cannon here. Dark Goggin should chip away at those little... Okay. Another miner. Oh my god, we caught it again. This is getting absurd. And we're going to go with this little Goblin Wang at the top of the key. The miner did actually feast this time a little bit more than I would have liked, but I think we're still defending quite nicely. And if I could get those barbs out of hand, that would be ideal. We'll see what we can do here. I like this. There's the barbs. So now we... Oh my god, what an E-Spirit. Ooh, the damage is so magnificent. Now that he doesn't have barbs, I think I can just go Golem at the bridge. What do you have for this Dark Goggins? You can't just let it destroy your entire tower, can you? We'll grab that miner again, because that's exactly what we're doing. Oh, that was actually nasty. Hold on. Hold on. Let's not get destroyed here. Let's get another Dark Goggins down. He's probably already back to barbs, but I feel like there's still just no way you stop this. So I'm going to do it. We'll go Golem here. Quick barrel. Barbs are coming down. And then we'll just log. And as long as we get any connection off the goblins, off the golem, we should win. Another miner. Come on, golem. Get there, big boy. Got a little pop damage. I like it. And we're pretty close to winning here, so let's just lock in. Let's lock in. This is a disgusting little game. Bats? No bats. Okay. Rip a little log beautifully. I love it. Dark Goggins will clean up, and I don't think he has any spells to deal with this. So let's just hit him with the good game. Think we got him here. Oh, he has a zap, and we still got it. Fantastic little win there. Absolute beauty. I mean, we were munching him with those little E-Spirits and a barrel that tanks for the goblins. or the Dark Goggins, absolutely beautiful. This is the deck. Golem Logbait will always be viable because what defends one doesn't defend the other, and that's how you win with your 3.1 incher.